Good afternoon. My name is Luke Anderson. Thank you for letting me come and talk to you about Taekwondo today. To start off, I would like for you to imagine yourself in the classic bully scenario. You're in line ready to buy your lunch, and here comes the bully making his lunch money rounds. Now you reach into your pocket because you want to just give him what he wants and send him on his way. But then he gets that funny look in his eye, and he shoves you. You snap too. When he goes to shove you again, your arm sweeps across your body, blocking his shove, and your foot comes in contact with his gut. Fight over. Now why did you do that? Because you had Taekwondo training. Now I realize that the bully scenario is awfully cliche, but as a second degree black belt myself, I know that there are many other uses for Taekwondo besides the classic bully scenario. Before I get into my three main points, what is Taekwondo? Taekwondo is a martial art, which means military way, and an international Olympic sport that originated in Korea. Today I'm going to give you a good sense of Taekwondo by giving you a brief history, giving you a sense of the structure, and informing you of the benefits of Taekwondo. The brief history that follows is condensed from the World Taekwondo website. Early signs of Taekwondo began to appear in the Silla dynasty with the Hwarang warriors between 600 and 900 AD, but the first school did not appear until 1945 in Yongchun, Seoul, Korea. Around that same time, Lieutenant Hong Kai-choi began teaching Taek Kyon in a Korean military base. Taek Kyon is an early form of Taekwondo. In 1952, a Taek Kyon demonstration was put on in front of President Syngman Rhee, in which a man by the name of Tai Hai Nam broke 13 roof tiles with a single punch. President Rhee was obviously impressed and then ordered that all Korean troops receive martial arts training. 2 years later, Hong Kai-choi, now a general, began teaching Taek Kyon in the 29th Military Division of the Korean Army as a spearhead for martial arts development. On April 11, 1955, martial arts masters from all across Korea held a conference to combine all of their martial arts into one monster martial art that could benefit the military. These masters agreed on the name Tai Su Do, but 2 years later, Hong Kai-choi suggested Taekwondo to be more descriptive. This is why he's considered the father of Taekwondo. As taken from the World Taekwondo website, Tai means to kick or smash with the feet, Kwon means to punch or destroy with a hand or fist, and Do means way or method. Taekwondo quickly spread from Korea, and as of 2006, 30 million people practice Taekwondo in over 150 countries. The structure of Taekwondo consists of a mental theory and a physical theory. The physical theory is the theory of power. The 6 theories of power that follow are from the Cardiff University of Taekwondo website. The first theory of power is reaction force. When beginners are taught to punch, they are taught to pull their opposite hand back to create a reaction force that makes the other hand punching more powerful. The second theory of power is concentration. This doesn't mean mental concentration, but physical concentration. When students are taught to punch, they are taught to strike with their front 2 knuckles to decrease the surface area of contact, thus increasing the power. The third theory of power is equilibrium. Students are taught to be balanced in their punch so that when they deliver their punch, their whole body is in unison with the torque. Breath control is the fourth. As students are taught to exhale when executing a technique to coordinate their body's torque, thus increasing their power. Speed. Students are taught to accelerate all the way through their punch as they exhale to increase the maximum power. The last theory of power being mass, which ties them all together. As students are doing these other 5 things, they are moving forward, adding their mass to the momentum of their punch. The mental side of Taekwondo is summed up by the tenets of Taekwondo. These are as seen on the International Taekwondo Federation information website. The 5 tenets of Taekwondo are courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. These 5 tenets are recited with a student oath at the beginning of each class and make a student that will behave appropriately inside and outside the studio. These 5 tenets accomplish the last line of the Taekwondo student oath, which is, "I shall become a champion of freedom and justice." The benefits that follow are condensed from the World Taekwondo website. For children, Taekwondo can increase physical coordination, flexibility, balance, and mental acumen. These things can be accomplished by other physical exercises, but 3 things that Taekwondo gives a child that other things cannot are self-defense, self-discipline, and self-esteem. Now, referring back to my bully example, you knew, or you did what you did because you knew self-defense. You were confident in what you had to do because you had self-esteem. And you're not going to go beat him up for no reason later because you have self-discipline. Now, these things benefit adults also, but adults seem to be more interested in the regular exercise aspect of Taekwondo. Taekwondo is full of dynamic and isometric tensions that can increase muscle tone and muscle strength. And two universal pluses that I have not mentioned yet are stress relief and competition. Taekwondo is full of exercises and moves that can release that anxiety that builds up from everyday life. Competition, as I mentioned earlier, Taekwondo is an international Olympic sport. Students can travel all the way across the United States and sometimes even across the globe to compete in Taekwondo. Hopefully now you have a good grasp on the history, structure, and benefits of Taekwondo. Over the years, Taekwondo has been established as a very strong martial art and will continue to benefit students for years to come across the globe. Thank you.